Pedro, many congratulations on becoming the 16th manager of Rangers Football Club. Rangers, why Rangers? What was so appealing about the manager's job here at Rangers?
Thank you very much. I think we are talking about a worldwide club. It's a massive club. It's the biggest club in Scotland. It's one club that is fighting to get again on the top. We know that we are going to get on the top, and that's what we are here for. So that's that challenge to help the club to rebuild their past, their history, their glory. It's the main reason that brings us to this challenge.
How big a challenge do you feel that you have ahead of you to restore Rangers to the levels you speak about?
It's not only one question of being one person to do the job. I think that needs to be from top to bottom. I believe that the board and the management is having their important role. The technical staff is going to have their important role. The players are going to have their important role. All the staff that works with the team on a daily basis are having an important role. And of course the fans are going to have also an important role. So my first step is try to get one unite with the identity that the club is having. And it's quite easy to get it in one club with this type of tradition and this type of way of seeing things. So that led me to make an easier job regarding to that. But of course, the identity I told you is not only about the identity of the club, but it's also about some identity that I want to implement on the club. I'm not coming here just to be another one. I come here to help, but I'm having my own ideas and the way how to get it.
How do you feel the experience you have had at your previous clubs will help you coming into Rangers?
They help me a lot, those experience to arrive here in a sort of totally different preparation, and in order to say that this is one challenge that I'm totally ready to face. As I told you, along the way I'm trying to build my own, and I think if you think in a positive way, in a way that you always want to be best today than you were yesterday, you always try to think in a dynamical way. So I'm thinking that my idea of the game, my methodology about the approach and to prepare the players to play in one specific direction, it's always changing for the better, because you're always changing your mentality in order to add something else. So that means that the experience that I get until I arrive here helped me a lot in order to come here to implement my ideas. But of course we need to have a clear idea about all the needs, about identify all the process in order to keep them running and match what are the good things that we have been done on the club and the good things you want to implement as well.
What do you know of the playing squad that is currently here at Rangers?
I already watched by video analysis the last 5 matches. I watched today's match. So I have a good idea about the way the players behave individually and collectively regarding to formations that they are using, the style of play they are using. But you are only to know the players on a daily basis. When you start working with the players, it's the moment that you are going to realize how they really are. I mean, I want not only to be fit physically, tactically or tactically for the match, but players that play at this level, for this so massive club, need to be also fit mentally. That's what makes all the difference. And the winning teams needs a strong mentality. And that's another point that we are going to start working now. But we felt that, for example, on the last cup match, when you win 6-0, and now this one, and when we draw just by the end, that means that the levels of confidence are coming. And that is also one important point that we want to take advantage from it.
Do you have a preferred style of play?
I have my preference is always to have a dominance on the game. It doesn't matter if that dominance in some sort of moments of the game need to be by a massive attack, or other moments that you are really well organized defending and the team needs to be like that in that moment. So, but in those moments, in both moments, the team needs to be leading the game, dominating the game. That's what I'm looking for. So it's more like one understanding of the game and what the game needs in that exactly moment for you to perform according to those needs.
What will your specific targets be between now and the end of the season?
In a massive club like this, in a big club, I identify always 3 points for you to call it a big club. First one is the history. Second one is the trophies. And the third one, it's the fans. So regarding to this, the goals need to be all the times focused on the trophies. We are on the cup semi-final, so we need to think about winning that trophy, and we need to think also about trying to get as close as possible on the second position, and why not now that we are, I think, 8 points below, in order to try to get it. So this is always the way I'm a positive approach, but we need to be real at the same time. We need to construct everything on a daily basis, preparing the future, preparing on a solid way, in order for you to achieve whatever you want. So you need to be ambitious, but you need to be realistic at the same time. But I think we are being totally ambitious and realistic, saying that we would like to end up on the second position, and why not to get the trophy about the Scottish Cup.
Will you look to appoint new members to the existing backroom team that was already here at Rangers?
Yeah, they will be present tomorrow. All the staff that came along with me. We are also looking to have someone, because this is going to be my third experience of working abroad, and I always look to have one local assistant. I'm like a club assistant, in order to provide you the bridge between what's the culture, the history, the traditions, about everything, not only about what means living in Glasgow, what represents to live in Scotland, how behave the opponent managers, how do they like to play or not. Of course, all the competitions you are involved, the players that you are going to start working with. So all the situations in order to make one bridge, but not only to make one bridge. When I told you about the good ideas that you were existing before and the ideas that you want to come and to bring and match, I'm talking also to bring someone that make me that bridge, but also I need to educate him and coach him about the way we want to put the things in practice. So I think that is going to be helpful for us. And in order, the way I see the coaching staff, it's really important for you to have your own on people, because they already know the way you sing, they already know the way you work. So it's much more easier to implement rather than you arrive and you need to teach not only the players but also the coaching staff.
Have you had any thoughts as to who that local assistant might be yet?
We have some approach. We already spoke with the manager regarding to that. So I think we are going to find like a short list. They are going to present the short list. I will be glad to speak with one of them, with all of them, and after I will take the decision regarding to that.
The club are also looking to appoint a director of football. Is that a system you have worked in previously?
Of course, it's one sort of work and relation that I'm used to. To be honest, I never work as a manager, even if in all the clubs I passed through, I can say that I perform more than a manager than a regular coach that prepares the team, train the teams, and go for the matches, because I'm a guy that it's really focused on the planning, organization, and also long-term projects. So I used to work with it. Should be no problem at all, because I'm here because of one important point. It have to be with sharing the same philosophy about the management, and I think you have 3 major points, which I can include also the football director on the management. So if the management and the coach are sharing the same philosophy, everything is going to be easier. So if you pass through and you get and you spread that philosophy to the players, linked to the philosophy of all the club, so everything is going to be easier, and that's for sure what everybody is looking for.
You had Vladimir Weiss at your former club, a former Rangers player. Did you speak to him about what to expect here at Rangers?
Yeah, he just said me two simple words. It's massive club, which you are going to enjoy. You are going to enjoy the fans. I know that you are a very passionate guy, and they love that you act like that. So I need to keep my identity regarding to that, and wish me all the best regarding to this new challenge.
You've had the tour of Ibrox this afternoon. What have you made of the surroundings in the stadium?
I was already here once when we play against Rangers with Panathinaikos, I think back in 2007, 2008. So I was assistant coach by the time, and one of my tasks was to scout or analyze the opponent teams. So when we play against them, I visit Ibrox to watch them playing home, and I also went to Inverness to watch them play away. So we have this type of methodology to see how they behave home and away, if they do it differently or not. So it was really, really nice to be here by that time, and it's even more nicer to be here by this time at this point.
And just a word for the fans, you'll have seen them at Celtic Park today, and you must already be impressed by their passion and loyalty towards the football club.
Yeah, that's what exactly I've been really missing on the last year and a half almost, because on the place from where we came, we feel no passion about the game. But I didn't feel that it was so intimidated. I love this type of environment. I prefer to act and the teams to perform under this type of environment instead of have others that don't feel that passion. So even regarding to that, I think that I'm going to enjoy it that much.
And now I guess you'll be raring to go, and you can't wait to get started.
Yes, yes. As I told you, I'm one guy that loves to, very addicted to the planning. I'm a guy that call myself like a workaholic, but the things I enjoy most, it's about planning the training sessions and be with the players. So that's really what I like, to prepare the team, to watch them grow, to coach them, to teach them, to organize the team, and after just release them to get on the games and enjoy and see the transfer from the work we did on the training pitch in order to what you have on weekends and on the match days.